Hi everyone, my name is Roxanne McCleary and I'm a maternal child health worker for Carrier Secani Family Services. Today I am here at the Head Start building in Vanderhoof, which is on Syca's traditional territory. And today I'm going to be making for you a spaghetti skillet dinner. It's a real one-pot wonder, so let's give it a try. Okay, so I'm gonna start this recipe off with just browning some lean ground beef and some onion. So I've got the element on a medium, sort of a medium-high heat. I'm just gonna move that around. I've got an extra big skillet here because we're going to be fitting quite a bit of stuff in here. That's one reason why I chose this recipe, is because it's all going into one skillet. So it should save us a lot of time and effort, especially with the cleanup. So we've got the ground beef going, and I'm just gonna toss the onions in there. This was one onion. And we'll just keep on stirring and let it cook until the hamburger is all brown. So my beef is all brown. There's no pink in there, and the onions are nice and translucent now. They're looking good. I'm going to add about a cup of sliced up mushrooms and about half a cup of chopped up green pepper. So I think this would be a good recipe to double if you wanted to, because this only is going to serve 4 people, but you might have to get a bigger skillet too. We'll see. This is an experiment. This is the first time I've made this, so I'm just going to stir this up for a couple of minutes and then we'll add the next ingredients. Okay, now the veggies are looking a little bit softer. The mushrooms and the green onions or green peppers are looking good. So I'm going to add this 28-ounce can of tomatoes, and the juice goes in as well. Just pour the whole thing in. And then I've also got 1 cup of water that's going in as well. And then I'm going to take a handful of this spaghetti and just break it up and crumble it into the skillet. So I guess depending on the size of your hands, you might have a bigger bunch of spaghetti. But let's start with that. And then I think I might add a bit more. So the idea here is that the spaghetti will cook and soften up in the liquid from the tomatoes and the water that we added. And then that way you don't have to boil a whole pot of spaghetti separately. So we'll see how this works. I'm going to cook it here for about 15 minutes. Back again, and this time I'm going to add in a little bit of spice. I've got some Italian seasoning here, about 1.5 teaspoons. So I'm just going to toss that in and give it a stir. And then I'm going to cover it and let it cook for another 10 minutes or so. Cook it away. Cook, cook, cook. So steamy. This dish is looking delicious, and I must admit I did taste it, and it tastes pretty awesome too. So last step is just to add some grated mozzarella cheese. So I'm just going to put in about a cup. I didn't really measure it, but we decided that more is better when it comes to cheese, so why not? And I'm just going to stir that in until it melts, and then it's ready to serve. I would serve this probably with a side dish of a nice green salad, because although there's some veggies in here, you might want to get a little bit more vegetables with your meal to make it well-rounded. Oh yeah, here we go. I've dished up some of my spaghetti skillet dinner and it's looking pretty good. I sprinkled a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there, but that's optional because it's already got a ton of mozzarella in there too. But like I said, cheese is good.